Alright, so let me tell you about this first episode because there's actually so much going on that you might have missed. We start with this Cthulhu-looking alien overlord named Vilgax, who's basically half dead in a healing tank, talking about how the Omnitrix will be mine. And I'm sitting here like, bro, you're about to get your ass handed to you by a 10-year-old kid in cargo shorts, but we'll get there. So we meet Ben Tennyson on the last day of school, and this kid is already getting his ass beat trying to play hero for some random kid getting bullied. And can we talk about that bully's shirt? It literally had a cash register on it. The drip is criminal, literally. Ben's reward for trying to be a good person? Getting hung on a tree. What? Classic. Entire summer in this busted RV called the Rust Bucket with Grandpa Max. Seems like a normal old man, but this dude is suspicious, and I'll explain why. Gwen, his cousin who he cannot stand. These two kids have zero chill with each other. Ben calls her a dweeb, she calls him names back, and poor Grandpa's just trying to make everyone have a good time. I actually felt bad for Grandpa here. He's offering food, and these kids are just being little shits to each other. But you know how these stories go. They'll be ride or die by the end. Okay, side note. Grandpa offers them worms and sheep's tongue. What the hell, Gramps? Where are the hot dogs? Where are the burgers? I'm with the kids on this one. That's nasty. But, and this is important, why does Grandpa have such exotic taste? Where has this man been? Keep this in the back of your mind. So Ben wanders into the forest to get away from Gwen, and then, boom. A shooting star falls. But here's what I noticed that's crazy. That thing curved. It was falling one direction and then it literally pivoted toward Ben. The Omnitrix didn't land near Ben by accident. It chose him. And look at this. The Omnitrix is green. Ben's eyes are green. Gwen's eyes are green. This whole family has that same mutant green eye color. Coincidence? I don't think so. The watch jumps onto his wrist and won't come off. It's permanent. This kid is stuck with alien tech on his arm forever now. Ben starts messing with it because he's 10 and has zero impulse control. Boom. Heat blast. This man is literally on fire. A living flame alien. And his first instinct? Burn down the entire forest. I was joking when I thought, burn this place down, and then he actually did. No water mode, no control. Just chaos. But here's where Grandpa gets suspicious. Gramps pulls up with a fire extinguisher. This old man just had that ready in the RV. No good food, but he's got emergency equipment on deck? Then he tells Ben about backfire, starting a new fire to make the old fire snuff itself out. What kind of knowledge is this? Where did Grandpa learn firefighting tactics? Okay, let me break down why Grandpa is hiding something. Exhibit A. Ben transforms into a fire alien. Grandpa's reaction? Calm as hell. Just, Ben, is that you? Exhibit B. When asked what Ben could be, Grandpa says, what else could he be but an alien? Alien? That's your first guess? Not monster? Not demon? Not supernatural creature? You went straight to alien. That's specific, Gramps. Exhibit C. After Ben figures out the watch, Grandpa doesn't say, we need to report this, or let's get this off you. He says, you better learn to use this fast. He's literally training him. He wants Ben to master this power. Exhibit D. When there's trouble, Grandpa just nods and lets a 10-year-old go fight. No, with great power comes responsibility speech. Just, go handle it, Ben. This man knows something. He's been involved with aliens before. I'm calling it now. Second transformation is Wild Mutt. Basically a blind alien dog beast. Can't talk, just pure animal instinct. And honestly, kind of terrifying. I was worried he'd attack Gwen because he can't recognize anyone. But he senses the danger and takes out a drone. Pure instinct. This form isn't about intelligence, it's about survival. Can we talk about Gwen for a second? Ben needed a whole alien transformation to beat one drone. Gwen? She grabbed a shovel and just started swinging. She hit that robot like it owed her money. No powers, no Omnitrix, just violence. Back off, Sparky. And she meant that. First impression of this girl? She stands on business. She doesn't need powers. She's already built different. The final transformation this episode is Diamond Head. This form is busted. Takes zero damage. Super sharp crystal body. Can reflect energy attacks. Extends crystal projectiles. He tanks laser blasts, reflects them back, and destroys the giant robot. Probably the strongest form we've seen so far, but I'm learning that it's not about strongest. It's about which form fits the situation best. Quick appearance of Accelerate at the end, the speed form. Ben uses it to go back home and give those bullies wedgies. Petty? Yes. Deserved? Also yes. This form is going to be useful for quick missions. Meanwhile, in space, Squidface Vilgax is pissed. This intergalactic warlord, this conqueror of worlds, is beefing with a 10-year-old kid. And he's losing. He says he'll hang Ben on his trophy wall, but like, bro, you're getting bodied by a child right now. Humble yourself. Things to remember. 1. The Omnitrix chose Ben. That curve was intentional. 2. Grandpa knows about aliens. He's hiding something big. 3. Time limit exists. Forms don't last forever. 4. 10 aliens total. Ben Tennyson. 10 aliens. Get it? 5. Gwen is dangerous. Shovel Girl takes no shit. 6. Vilgax wants the Omnitrix badly. This beef is just starting. For a first episode, this goes hard. We got the origin story, the family dynamic, the mysterious grandpa, the alien threat, and a solid power system with limitations. Also, the power scaling in this show is gonna go crazy. Ben's gonna be god tier by the end. I can feel it.